hey, I saw this thing on our OTV subreddit that was like, oh, Jodi's gonna revive OTV, and I was like, hey, whoa, it's really, I don't love the idea that my name is tied to that. People, thank you. Like, I don't like the idea the idea of it's like, oh, Jodi's reviving OTV, because this, I just think of it as a really group effort, and I could understand why people are. I was like, I'm gonna be the fucking captain now. Like, really all I'm trying to do is just like have the energy, like there's an ember and I'm just trying to blow wind on the ember. But like, I don't want any, or I'm just, it makes me really sad to think about other OTV members reading that and being like, hey, what the fuck? Because I think everybody is putting in a lot of effort, and you know, I just want to that was propaganda. Not really. I really appreciate it, but also I just want to also maybe take a moment to appreciate everybody else that is in the OTV squad who is trying. So yeah, but thank you. I'm trying to blow air on this little baby ember. I'm trying to feed Calcifer an egg, but we're getting there. OTV Reddit isn't it, to be honest. It's kind of dead. Well, they seem I don't really read it too much, but no offense, but OTV is just like an almost dead giant, huge but dead start. No, I think it's fine. I mean, the only reason you're saying that is because like OTV is really realistically fine. I mean, I think our YouTube videos are fine. Like, no matter what, even if you're getting 500K plus on a YouTube video, that is phenomenal. Okay. The idea of like things being dead because it's not the most relevant thing in the world is we're all drinking the fucking juice. Okay. But ultimately, the only reason why I think a lot of the only reason why I think Tosa Skara and all these people are clip farming, the OTV is dead, is because I feel like there was an energy for a long time that nobody was like. I think the financial burden of the last house was a lot on everybody. It was a lot. And I didn't even, like I've said this before, I didn't know you could say no to being in an OTV video for a very long time. I didn't know it was possible. I thought it was just kind of like, oh, but and I think that a lot of
what's up, gamers,
I think because we don't make money from OTV, it's never been about making money. It's about like, what is the content that we want to make? And there was a moment in time where we just didn't want to make content. Like there was, or at least for me, I can speak for myself, I don't know. There was literally just a moment where, and I've talked about this on stream, I wanted to not be perceived. And that was really hard for me to balance, because I'm like, well, this is my job, is to go out and make content. But I'm in a moment in my body where I want to hide. I don't want to be seen on camera. I don't want to be heard. I literally want to just disappear. But okay, that's whatever. Anyways, so everyone's going their own shit, but I think that everyone is also entering an era of maybe feeling like they're ready to kind of be on camera, or like, what kind of content do we want to make? What do we want to do? What do we want to gather? And I think ultimately, I don't think OTV is ever quote unquote dead. I think Scar and Toast have been clip farming too much. For real. I don't know. I don't think it's dead. The only way it'll die is probably by everybody here calling it quits. But I think nobody will call it quits. That is, I think, something I realized is everybody, if they are feeling a certain way, will most likely just go down with the ship, but they'll never quit. And I fuck with that. You know what? Let's do that. That's fine. And I think that it's just the ebb and flow of life, baby. Okay? It's the ebb and flow of life. I think we'll just Those been talking about retiring for like 5 years. Yeah. I just think, dude, and even if OTV is dead, who cares? I don't know. Like, let's say that, why does it matter? We make content, we don't make content, we'll come back, we make content. Literally the only reason why I would ever worry about OTV dying is I'm worried about staff, like making a living, who would no longer be making a living off of this career, because they are our employees. But I say that because if OTV dies, it means that we've all put a lot of thought and effort into that decision, and that is okay. For things to die. Everything dies. That's life, baby. watching you guys go through it on your personal channels was hard, but I wasn't sure what would happen, and I feel really good about you guys right now. And it's the ebb and flow. Let's see what happens. Let's have a little fun, a little wins. Let's see what's happening, you know? I think that everyone is getting out of their shell. We're gonna keep trying. We're gonna keep being a little spontaneous, see what happens. Honestly, you can't have a pop-off era without a flop era. And better that it already happened. It felt like y'all thought you needed to drop bangers every time. Now everything just feels win-win. I think it was after Christmas when everyone was like, hey, like, I would really like to just make videos that we only make videos we want to make. So ever since then, that's it. That's our North Star. We're literally like, let's just, anytime that you think you'll have fun, let's do that. Yeah, and I think before our meetings were what is gonna make OTV grow, but also that was what, like, it felt like internally people, it was kind of like the blind leading the blind. There was people having this vision for OTV, but some OTV people didn't feel like they had a say for that. But now we're here, and I'm like, I think the North Star is really just like, can we have fun? And then the happy medium of like, let's make a good video, but also have a lot of fun while doing it. What burns out most YouTubers is that it ends up being more about numbers and stops being about the fun. And the numbers really were mattering at a moment because we had to pay for the house. But I think it's less important now, and we're figuring it out. But ultimately, I think we just ride this wave where everyone's really excited and they feel like they want to show up. And I hope that more people decide to feel that way, or like whatever, and we keep the momentum, and that it's infectious. And I hope that I really just hope that people want to have or do stuff and have fun. And that's it.